A very delightful good afternoon to one and all. Honorable dignitaries gracing the dais. Dr. Vinay Rauji Kore, Chairman, Varna Industrial and Educational Complex, MLA, Maharashtra State. He is likely to join us. Dr. Vasanti Rasa Madam, Administrative Officer, Shri Varna Vibhag Shikshan Mandal, Varna. Due to preoccupied consignments, she should convey the best wishes to the function. Revered Dr. S.V. Anekar Sir, Principal, TKIET. Professor B.R. Bagne Sir, Alumni Coordinator, TKIET. Distinguished alumni gracing the dais. Honorable Uday More Sir, Honorable Vikas Surana Sir, Honorable Rajashri Patil Ma'am, Honorable Vandana Samant Ma'am, Honorable Yogesh Shanbhag Sir, Honorable Pirju Thomas Sir, Honorable Sandeep Joshi Sir, Honorable Suprita Kotekar Ma'am. All the esteemed alumni who are the today's center of attraction, heads of departments, invited dignitaries and my dear TKIET fraternity and student community. Ladies and gentlemen, a warm good day, good afternoon and hearty welcome to one and all present over here on the auspicious and a beautiful occasion of Alumni Meet 2022. We the present TKIETians are profoundly and delighted to have such an youthful, vibrant, high-profile, a galaxy of engineering intelligentsia and academic stalwarts amongst us. Indeed, at this moment, we are extremely honored, thoroughly gratified with their presence, who have gathered from every nook and corner of the globe. And hence, it is truly a moment of mirth and glee, a moment of source of inspiration and motivation for all of us. Even though every year TKIET organizes Alumni Meet, this meet is exceptional one, as it marks the Silver Jubilee year of the batch 1995, where 70-odd alumni have gathered together to cherish and nourish their nostalgic memories and to relive their rich experiences. The Alumni Meet is an occasion when the alumni gather to recall, get updates, get re-energized, cherish the nostalgic past sweet memories and to reconnect with each other. Hence, this association promotes and fosters interaction amongst the alumni, faculty and present students in order to share their wonderful experiences, inspire, motivate and guide the present students, raise the college at different level and also to follow alumni through various initiatives. This gives us an exceptional opportunity to strengthen our existing associations, build new ones and lay the foundation for future partnerships. So, we wish you all nostalgic reunion and rebuilding your bond with your alma mater TKIET from 1991 to 1995 batch. With these few words of invocation, let's begin this gracious function by lighting the lamp, invoking the goddess Saraswati for her divine presence and God Almighty for his manifold blessings. May I please request the revered dignitaries on the dais to move towards the lamp and kindly do the honors of lighting the lamp. So please. Meanwhile, I invite Ms. Pranali Powar to lead us towards a prayerful ambience. Please, Pranali.
Hello. तू बुद्धि दे, तू तेज दे, नव चेतना विश्वास दे, तू बुद्धि दे, तू
and ma'am. And thank you, Pranali, for your melodious prayer song. Dear alumni, it is very unfortunate and extremely sad to note that few TKITians from 1983 till date are no more with us. At this juncture, we would like to extend our deepest sympathies and remember them in our prayers and express our sincere condolences and pray that God may grant them eternal rest and may their departed souls rest in peace. So, I request all to rise and observe 1 minute silence, please. Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you so much.
We have waited so long to have you among us. To welcome everyone delightfully, I now request the dynamic alumni coordinator, Professor B. Abagne sir, who is backbone and key personality, who has kept a strong network in binding all the alumni of TKIT, over 14,000 members. I kindly request him to formally welcome the dignitaries and brief us about Alumni Meet. Please, sir.
Varna, 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 Varna. Okay. Really, this is the first alumni meet I am coordinating where the guys have registered and appeared. The number almost remains same. 3 cheers for 95 batch. Hip hip, hooray! The first meeting has started on 18th of March. Sandeep, if I am right, it is on 20th. Then COVID started. And almost 2 years gap, this activity has been again developed. I was calling every day. I used to call every week. Friends, I am knowing you are busy, busier than me. You used to call Sandeep. Sandeep used to tell me, sir, I am in a meeting. I will call you later. Afterwards, he used to call me. Vikas Surana, he used to cut the phone, and afterwards, actually his phone comes. Rajasri, actually half an hour we need to talk with her. Really, she used to tell each and every development, sir, ती येते, ती आली आहे, ती सांगितली आहे, सगळे आहेत. So, really it is fun to live with you all guys. Formally, I welcome you all. Indeed, it is your college. We are only safeguarding it for you all guys. Again, you are here at your alma mater. You are enjoying your college days. I am very much happy to see that since morning. One thing I want to add in this. At the college entrance, we have kept few potteries. as gentleman has not told me to take his name, but gentleman has donated it for our NSS camp. Even this is one of the audio system. This is also donated by this batch, one of the alumni. Color printer has been donated by one of the alumni. This chain is going on. I am very proud to your batch to tell you that this is the first batch which has developed the trust. Engineering Education Scholarship Trust. Up to this year, they have donated 12,50,000 rupees to the needy student. It is very wonderful thing. This idea has came in their mind. They are having number of trustees together and they are doing this work. If I forget, their call used to come, Bagne sir, send us list. I used to send them list. Actually the system, I think, Vikas, you will explain it nicely. Right? Whatever system is there, some part I will keep on them to explain. It is very interesting thing. Even though I used to take the cognizance of IIT, NIT, REC, some of our alumni are working there. But at their level, but my TKIT is not behind. It has started with a scratch. It will go ahead. Okay? So, thank you very much. Welcome again at the age of TKIT. It's excellent to see you all at TKIT. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor B.R. Bagne sir, for fascinatingly welcoming everyone and appreciate the energy with which you delivered the speech. Thank you for that, sir. Further moving on, honor is simply the morality of superior person. In tune with our tradition, we would like to felicitate the dignitaries gracing the dais. I request Professor B.R. Bagne sir to please felicitate Uday More sir. Uday More sir getting felicitated by Professor B.R. Bagne sir. Please shower a round of applause. I request Dr. S.V. Anekar sir, Principal of TKIT, to please felicitate Vikas Surana sir. Vikas Surana sir getting felicitated by Principal Dr. S.V. Anekar sir. It's my pleasure to invite Dr. M.S. Miss V.D. Patil ma'am to felicitate Rajeshri Patil ma'am. Rajeshri Patil ma'am getting felicitated by Miss V.D. Patil ma'am. Next, I request Professor A.A. Thorat ma'am to do the felicitation of Vandana Samant madam. Vandana Samant ma'am getting felicitated by Professor A.A. Thorat ma'am. Next, I request S.T. Patil sir to welcome and felicitate Yogesh Shanbag sir. Yes, sir. I request Professor S.T. Patil sir to welcome and felicitate Yogesh Shanbag sir. Yogesh Shanbag sir getting felicitated by Professor S.T. Patil sir. Next, I request Veteran Professor D.G. Chaugule sir to felicitate Pirju Thomas sir. Pirju Thomas sir getting felicitated by Professor D.G. Chaugule sir. Sandeep Joshi sir will be felicitated by Professor C.P. Shinde sir. Sandeep C.P. Shinde sir will be felicitating Sandeep Joshi sir. Now I request Dr. Miss V.D. Patil ma'am to felicitate Suprita Kotekar ma'am. Suprita Kotekar ma'am getting felicitated by Dr. V.D. Patil ma'am. Again, I take pleasure inviting Professor B.R. Bagne sir to felicitate energetic and dynamic principal Sir Dr. S.V. Anekar sir. Principal Dr. S.V. Anekar sir will be felicitated by B.R. Bagne sir. I invite Dr. A.M. Patil sir to felicitate Professor B.R. Bagne sir. Professor B.R. Bagne sir getting felicitated by A.M. Patil sir.
Institution grows faster than any one of us can. Today, TKIT has made a significant progress at leaps and bounds in every walks of life and has created a niche for its brand name at the global arena. May I now invite our youthful leader, seasoned scholar, diligent principal, Honorable Dr. S.V. Anekar sir, to please address the audience on this great occasion and share a journey of TKIT with us.
मागे जाऊ दे इथे येत नाही मला इथेच वाचायला लागणार आहे A very good afternoon to one and all present in this August gathering. Ladies and gentlemen, dignitaries on the dais, the distinguished alumni of the TKIT, those are graduated in the year 1995. A very dynamic alumni coordinator, giving his days and nights, time and money, emotion to the alumni cell of the TKIT, none other than Professor B.R. Bagne sir, all the respected heads of the department, deans, all the student members, office staff. It's my pleasure to have second consecutive Silver Jubilee Alumni Meet in this prestigious Vinay Kore Sanskritik Bhavan Hall because of COVID pandemic. This batch could not able to carry out this particular Silver Jubilee Alumni Meet at the right 25 years completion, that is on 2022-2020. Because of that, I think we have going and completing our commitment of Silver Jubilee Alumni Meet. And really, a great thanks to all these distinguished alumni. Even the time lapse is over, you have came back again to the TKIT campus and did your responsibility very sensibly, dedicatedly for the TKIT and for TKIT young students, those are currently studying in this prestigious institution. Such a kind of alumni meets are really very much helpful to the institution, and really it is going to add a great value not only as the scholarships, but it gives some kind of input and seeding to the current batch of the students, and they will dream like, I want to be a something distinguished alumni on this particular dais, and I will be representing my batch after 25 years, becoming an CEO or a country head or a location head or a very top position, and coming back to the institution and showing my capabilities and competencies which I have learned from this particular institution. That was one of the objectives. Another is knowing about you, not only your professional career, but also the experience you have in the last 27 years of a journey which you have took up after graduating, the step outside from the last hostel campus you have taken up towards the Vatar, and from there, how you have 360 degrees entered into the professional world, and coming back after 27 years, the great success stories, the great journeys, the kind of experiences, and what not, everything of the life, the secrets of your professional career to be exchanged with the students. That was another important objective of such a kind of meetings. And to the institution, the important aspect is about how the technology is changing and what the curriculum we should change, what important aspects we should bring in change of the teaching learning process, practical, infrastructure, laboratories, computer labs. We would like to know from you and bring them immediately into the TKIT's curriculum so as to your younger brothers, those are studying in this campus right now, will be greatly benefited and will immigrate from the classroom directly to the industrial career or professional career after their graduation without much more hesitation or training cost to the industry or on the society. These are the few objectives we will have from such a kind of alumni meet. These are the few objectives I highlighted. I hope that in a department interactive sessions, you have already given exchanged the ideas of this. But it is my duty as a principal of this prestigious institute to put in front of you what has happened in the TKIT right from last 27 years or even from the inception of institution. So I would like to take your 10 minutes, next 10 minutes to give you the brief idea what TKIT has a history in last 38 years of a journey in the campus, and would like to put in front of you TKIT at a glance through this PPT. We bow in revered remembrance of late Shri Tata Saheb Kore, a great visionary and founder chairman of Varna Industrial and Educational Cooperative Movement. Our current sitting chairman, Honorable Dr. Vinay Raoji Kore, is the president of Varna Industrial and Educational Complex. We also have a lady administrative officer of Education Trust, that is Honorable Dr. Vasanti Rasam Madam. Exactly in the year when you have graduated, our current chairman has took over the charge of a Varna Education Complex as well as the Industrial Complex. We have an affiliation with All India Council for Technical Education, Directorate of Technical Education Maharashtra, Shivaji University Kolhapur and University Grants Commission, and also institute has included into the University Grants Commission 2F 12B certification. Quite a few institutions has got this kind of recognition from UGC. Our beloved founder chairman, late Sri Tatya Sahib, has a vision for the institution which our former principals and faculty members has crafted as a vision statement, which is to become an academy of excellence in a technical education and human resource development. To achieve this particular vision, the institute has a 5 mission statements. We live our vision and mission through our stakeholders, particularly students, industry, parents, and finally important stakeholder is you as an alumni. TKIT has a well-defined quality policy which states that to promote the excellence in academic and training activities by inspiring the students for becoming a competent professionals to cater industrial and the social needs. We do organize number of training programs through the ultra-modern softwares which is recommended by you alumni, which is most essential for the industrial world. TKIT has a very different logo designed by an first batch of a TKIT which is graduated in 1987. When I also am a TKIT alumni, I am a very first batch alumni of the TKIT. 87 I graduated. I was there couple of years in the industry at Thane Belapur, Savita Chemicals and Rajprakash Chemicals at Boisar MIDC. So that batch initially this design of logo is there, which is incorporated perfection, precision, and efficiency. That time itself, and today we know that the world of Six Sigma and quality policies are very much essential in every industrial world. TKIT, under the umbrella of Sri Varnavibhag Shikshan Mandal, has a well-organized governance and organizational structure to carry out a systematic administration of the TKIT educational aspect as well as administrative aspects also. Our milestones and achievements on very auspicious occasion of Teachers' Day, 5th September 1983, our founder chairman has instituted this particular institute and started this institute, and then that time's governing council has honored the work and dedication of our founder chairman. The institution named to be a Tatya Saheb Kore Institute of Engineering and Technology, Varna Nagar, a very short and nickname, it's a TKIET Varna, a very popular across the globe. In 1995, DT Maharashtra has given an A grade to the TKIT. 2004, National Board of Accreditation, first AICTE accreditation of TKIT, all programs has carried out. In 2009, ISO 9001-2000, we acquired this certification. NBA second, National Board of Accreditation second, has completed in 2011, all 5 programs over there. And 2013, a very prestigious IST National Annual Conventions where 1,000 different teaching professors from across the India, from around 19 different states have attended this particular hall, the annual social convention of IST. In 2015, TKIT has become a nodal center, first nodal center in the rural area for virtual lab of IIT from IIT Mumbai, which has given a great support to carry out the practicals even in the COVID pandemic situation in an online mode. Different kinds of practicals for different subjects we could be able to do because of this virtual lab facility provided by the IIT. In 2016, Institute has got the permanent affiliation from the Shivaji University, and 2016, one of the landmark, TKIT has been accredited by National Assessment and Accreditation Council, Bangalore, under the UGC umbrella with A grade and a thumping CGPA of 3.27. 2017, IST New Delhi awarded as a Best Engineering College Campus Award. 2017, again, we started a FOSS center through IIT Mumbai, and 2018 we got a permanent affiliation for civil and computer science programs from the Shivaji University, and even today we are consecutively 6-time platinum category institute by AICT CII survey. They carry out and give the rating for the different institution, and we are consistent in achieving a consistently interaction with the industry. It is all because of you alumni, and in 2020-21, TKIT has been awarded by University Grants Commission and AICT an autonomous institute, and now today we are running second year of our autonomy and moving ahead for third year and final year as an autonomous institution, but permanently affiliated with the Shivaji University. Today, TKIT has a big intake of 600 undergraduate programs, which was only 180 when you have graduated. Now it is a 600 undergraduate programs, 72 masters MTech program, and 8 students we can recruit, we can take into the PhD programs. Counseling of the students and attracting the young talent from the adjoining villages and adjoining colleges is a challenging job, because you are well aware about the creating the awareness what is the engineering as a career. Institute has a well organized admission cell, and through admission cell we carry out the different inspirational talks by renowned speakers. For example, Dr. G.D. Yadav, former Vice Chancellor of ICT Mumbai, have been invited to carry out that what is career after 12th science as an engineering. And we also have on our own app of EduVed, we carry out the online JEE test, mock test, and CET mock test through our admissions. We also have a consistency in admissions, although we are aware about that there are less demand in mechanical and bit in civil engineering, but all our remaining programs, chemical, computer, and electronics, have 100% admission, and in mechanical civil, we fetch around 80% of admissions. So we are quite consistent in attracting the young talent. It is all because of you alumni has created a great faith in the industry for the TKIT's product, and in the parents and recently joining students also. We can achieve all these excellence because of the very much dedicated and highly qualified faculty. We are lucky to have highly dedicated faculty. 124 numbers of faculty are there in position as a teaching, and 139 non-teaching faculty is there. Around 21 are PhD in the teaching, and 33 are pursuing the PhDs, and 70 faculty are masters and master's qualification over there. So with this faculty support, we carry out a best of the best teaching learning environment. We are very much popular among all the students that academic work and academic conduct of the TKIT is good, and they have that kind of a feedback at the exit student feedback at the end of their 4 years journey from the TKIT. So we have a state-of-art library in front of this particular hall. This is it has around close to 58,000 volumes, 18,000 plus titles, and it has different national, international journals, e-journals, and a digital library as well. And has a sitting capacity of around 150 students as a reading hall differently, and a separate examination cell for Autonomous Institute has been recently established in this particular right wing of the library building over there. In addition to that, as an immediate source of the knowledge and data, department also have these departmental libraries. You can donate few of your data books or digital informations or e-books to the departmental library also. We have state-of-art IT infrastructure. We have 500 Mbps lease line, 10 gig layer 3 Cisco and Netgear switches, and 14 kilometer optical fiber cabling. This is all developments has happened after 1995. There is a huge infrastructural change in physical and digital infrastructure. We have a central data center, 24/7 CCTV surveillance in entire campus, right from the entry gate. Wherever you are there, the way you have entered into TKIT right now everything has been captured, and the top management can remotely access and see it on their mobiles what exactly happening into the college campus. Even some important classes also, we have a CCTV camera surveillance for observing quality of the lectures and give the good suggestions in improvements of the lectures and all other technical aspects over there. We have size contract. So many licenses are there. License copies कुठले size कमी करा की. मी करतो. I will do it. कागद तेवढा घे. नाही जात नाही. Okay. We have license for Microsoft as well as different softwares, which is most essential in the today's educational institutes. Unless the institution is digitally strong, we cannot move ahead in the education. And we strongly, our management strongly support in investments on a digital infrastructure. In last 10 years, management have pumped around 7 crore rupees in the development of digital infrastructure since 2012 onwards. There is a huge revamping of digital infrastructure. I request a few of you can able to visit our server and central data center. Your valuable suggestions are required. After your lunch time, you can visit Sri N.B. Jadhav, who is supporting me right now. He is looking at we have separate SNS team, system and network team is there, of 6 staff is there dedicatedly to maintain the IT infrastructure. Along with this, management has provided a very strong physical infrastructure. A 37 acres of this green lush campus with a very good green carpet and number of trees and very powerful green audit and very less carbon footprint, everything has been maintained in the campus. And recently, we are proud to say that Parker Lords and one of our distinguished alumni, Anup Deshmukh, has supported us, and they are starting a very, very big 40 lakh rupees worth hostel toilet water recycling system. I urge all of you to give a big round of applause to Parker Lords. So the construction work is in progress. When you come in the next time, you will find out the big green garden behind the second base, which is to be developed by the Parker Lords authorities, and it is the root zone technology. Entire hostel, all the hostel waste water, they are going to recycle back again for the watering of the plants in the campus. These 2 views are there. One is a satellite view, and other one is a drone view of the campus. We have 7 boys hostels, 2 girls hostels. Total capacity of around 1,600 plus for boys and girls together, and very specific remarks that we have today more than 800 girls registered for engineering program.
Different national, international.
Very big number of girls are taking engineering education from the regional area. Even many of them come from outside, Solapur, Usmanabad, Nagpur, Ratnagiri, Samantwadi. They also prefer TKIT because of our campus culture. In addition to this, we have very powerful auditoriums. We have 2 outdoor auditoriums and 1 indoor auditorium. Currently, this is a 700 plus 200, 900 capacity indoor auditorium. Vinay Kore Kala Krida Margadarshan Kendra, located with different guest rooms, and we invite all the industrial guests for carrying out the campus interviews, and they're all logistic facilities we provide here in the campus. Transportation has become important. Many students prefer to come daily as a day scholars. We have 5 buses, and these are quite different. In addition to that,
we have state-of-art library
have ATM facility, drinking water treatment plant, RO unit, and even we have 45 kilowatt solar power unit over the roof of the TKIT buildings, and also have a primary medical center and a security force of 24 security staff working 3 shifts in an entire day for security of our students. Outdoor infrastructure, especially for the sports, you are well aware, all the facilities. In addition to that, we have an indoor stadium, swimming pool, gymnasium, jacuzzi, table tennis, and badminton court behind the mess number 2 in front of the staff quarters. Also, we have 24 different staff quarters are there. TKIT is all with this infrastructure. TKIT faculty always strive hard to give the best of the best learning experience to the students, and Like you distinguished alumni and rankers, then that times university, TKIT has not left the tradition of bagging the majority of university ranks. This information of on slide
different
gives you the brief
national,
idea about the
international journals.
statistical number of
E-journals
university
has
ranks
a
from
digital
last 5
library
years.
as well, and is a sitting capacity of around 150
In addition
students
to that,
as a
every
reading hall
college now need a
differently,
training
and
and
a separate
placement cell.
examination cell.
Then career development cell and a different kinds of additional course facilities. We have a very strong training and placement cell which is headed by Professor PJ Patil,
And
and
academic
with your
conduct of the
support,
TKIT is good,
TKIT
and they have that kind of a feedback at the
every
exit student
year
feedback at the end
almost
of their 4 years
100%
journey from the TKIT.
especially in computer, chemical, ENTC, 100%, mechanical, civil, around 80% placement. 500 plus placement is our tradition from last 5 to 6 years consecutively. Even during the COVID situation, many companies have recruited through online interviews our students, and great thanks to the technology innovators. Because of online, TKIT has reached to the every corner and every big company. These big companies are really recruiting very, very powerful students, and their packages from 11 lakhs, 12 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 7 lakhs, very powerful packages they are getting right now. It is all because you alumni has created a faith and confidence in a corporate world about the TKIT. Along with that, career development cell headed by Lingaraju sir is there, which gives the guidance for the students to opt for the higher education after graduation, MBA, MTech, and many other competitive examination, MPSC, UPSC. A special initiative has taken by the
Different national,
TKIT.
international
After
journals,
graduation,
e-journals,
there is a huge
and a
demand for
digital
defense
library
services.
as well.
And TKIT
And
started
is a sitting
a
capacity of
separate
around
NCC
150
unit
students
from
as a
last
reading
2
hall
years,
differently,
and
and a
have
separate
an armed
examination.
force preparatory institute. A 60 students of a batch in the
An
hostel
academic
has
conduct
a
of the
separate
TKIT
wing
is
in the
good,
hostel,
and they have
their
that
day
kind of a
starts
feedback
morning
at
6
the exit
a.m.
student feedback at the end of their 4 years journey from the TKIT.
They
We
prepare
have
morning
state-of-art
on
library in
physical,
front of
evening
this
after
particular
college hour between
hall.
4:30
This is
to 7:30 for competitive exams of defense. There are 6 defense examinations are there for third year and final year students every year. INET, AFCAT, and SSB, University Entry Scheme, likewise. And 5 students are currently in the final round of getting selected because they are the first batch of, and we are quite optimistic that at least 1 to 2 students after from our college are going to get finally selected as a commissioned officer in a defense services. So that initiative also is taken by our college. These are the placement statistics. These are our major recruiters. Black & Which is there, L&T is there, Technimont ICB is there, Tech Mahindra, Indian Navy, Byju's, Amazon, Sintel, TCS, Wipro. These are the students. This is information about students getting the GATE score. There are almost more than 18 to 25 students get the GATE score every year. Higher education is also around more than 70-75 students go for the higher education through MBA and MTech programs. This is the research projects undertaken by the faculty members. Recently, Chemical Engineering Department has got MODROPS, Modernization Removal Obsolescence Project from AICT New Delhi, worth of cost rupees 22 lakh. Professor S.A. Desai has got that sanction. Great congratulations to Professor S.A. Desai, sir. And the project has been supported by the industry, which is the Galaxy Surfactants. They are the partner in that particular project, and they have given their consent for this project, and we submitted their willingness to the AICT, and because of that we got that particular sanctions. So many industry collaboration projects also TKIT always carries out. There is a prestigious project with IIT Sitara Center for Technology Development for Agriculture sector. Sitara Center, we have a MOU with them, and we carried out a number of projects with them in a TKIT laboratory with a very simple our steam boiler, and now it has become very big project of crushing 10 tons of sugar cane and producing nearly 1 to 1.2 ton of jaggery per day, an automatic plant with Dr. Sanjay Mahajani sir, which is supported by Rajiv Gandhi Commission for Science and Technology, RGSTC, and Professor Kakodkar sir, and their team members are the project evaluators, and the project is in powder jaggery making. It is in the final stage and commercial stage. You can have a visit to that particular one small startup with the IIT, TKIT has started Revotech Industries. It is there behind the girls' hostel. We can see that particular startup for powder jaggery making. And it has a huge demand in the market. So you can also come forward. We will share our infrastructure to you, and you can have a startup policy with the TKIT. TKIT has a well-defined startup policy, and we will share our entire infrastructure, and young students are available to you as a first force of working for these particular aspects. So I humbly request all distinguished, if you have any idea, TKIT is open to you, free of any cost. TKIT will not charge you anything. Because of your being a distinguished alumni, you are welcome to this campus, sir. So consultancy is our regular task. Civil department is much ahead. They have a number of consultancy projects with Varna Sugar, Varna Dairy, Jyotirling Textile Mills, then computer science department, electronics, chemical and mechanical department as well also are there in NDT testing and other, they are into the consultancy work. If you have any kind of requirements, you are always welcome, sir. So our students also participate with this consultancy work and projects in different national level project competitions. These are the few glimpses of our award-winning projects and our faculty and our students attending these particular award ceremonies at different. We give exposure to our students, not only local but national exposure we give. We send them to the different states for different hackathons and different competitions. This is a vehicle developed by our own students of mechanical engineering, go-kart, and got a first prize at one of the competition at Pune. These are the achievements of the students in a co-curricular activities. And you are well aware, we have a great sentiments. Professor J.K. Shinde sir is being always involved into the cultural activities. And really it is a different kind of experience he gives. And he has played, last 5 years, he has a different tradition. Along with the annual social regular function, fashion show, dance, singing, everything, he takes a different approach. Evening, 6 to 9, there will be one drama on our tradition and culture. Maharashtrachi Lokdhara, Janta Raja, likewise, and only students are participant. No artist, no orchestra is from outside. Our own students create this particular, and at a time, more than 100 students were there on the platform. Managing such a big crowd with the good quality is a challenge, and all the civilians nearby villages, they come and participate calmly, quietly. There is no security required for this particular event. Other events, there is a requirement of security, but this particular drama and other things, they don't require any security. They coolly come, enjoy the drama, appreciate everything, and then go. Students has the great memories of this particular. We also have our Akshastra own orchestra. Our students play majority of the instruments, sing, dance in the evening times, and they play everything. Professor Mursal Imran is looking that. They are not only powerful in cultural and co-curricular activity, they are also powerful in academics. They are recognized in outside world also. They join for MTech program, PhD program in India, abroad as well. Then UPSC also, we have Praveen Ingole, who has become an IPS officer. We have Vinay Kore Sparda Pariksha Margadarshan Kendra. Even from the second year itself, they can begin their preparation on the higher post, like class 1 officers and super class 1 officers, like defense. They also being trained in the TKIT campus. These are the few photographs. Mr. Shishir Hirdekar, then that time has become an colonel. Your mechanical students is also doing excellently well in competitive exams, and number of mechanical students got a RTO examination. On one single recruitment drive, 13 mechanical engineering graduates has become an RTO inspector on that day, and we are a joyful moment for that. Along with our honorable chairman, sir, we have these particular photographs. Sports activities, we have national players and international player also. Our student of weight 54 kgs has participated on behalf of Shivaji University on a taekwondo competition representing Shivaji University in Kerala. So our infrastructure is adding a great value, this particularly for our students, nurturing their physical and mental strength and overall personality over there. So these are the university and national level competition prizes. And finally, the alumni is very, very important component. It is because of alumni we are doing all these things. You are our source of inspiration, source of knowledge, and always being creating an ambassador for a TKIT across the globe. So, Honorable N.R. Narayan Murthy sir has rightly said that nobody is bothered about the institution more than its alumni. अरे क्या चल रहा है, कैसा चल रहा है, how is the things? Bagne sir always share with me, sir आज इसका call हो गया, वो हो गया. So many things are there. So many alumni have given us so many softwares also, sir. This is not enough time. We should have a 2-3 days kind of a exposure workshop for this. We have close to 14,000 alumni, sir, today. It's a great, and it's a very powerful over there. And more than 300 plus have become an entrepreneur and successful entrepreneurs. That's a big addition. So great salute to all distinguished alumni. Really a mind-blowing job you are doing. And especially, particularly, I remember Vijay Shinde, he called me around 7-8 years back and said that, ki, sir, let Shri Rao sir ke naam pe ek pehli scholarship give, that how it starts. I think Vikas has come into the picture slowly, and we initiated that time, and then it has established slowly EEST scholarship continuously on there. So it is all because all you
and academic conduct of the TKIT is good, and they have that kind of feedback at the exit student feedback at the end of their 4-year journey from the TKIT. We have state-of-art library in front of this particular hall. This is different national, international journals, e-journals, and a digital library as well. And is the sitting capacity of around one.
TKIT is also getting a different awards because of the current students has been awarded 3 times, in fact, 2014, 2019, I forgot to add 2021 also, best engineering college amongst the all engineering college of the Shivaji University. So this is the 14, that was 19, and 2021, they didn't conduct the program, but they sent the certificate. Yes, sir. So these are the awards of the TKIT. TKIT has so many best practices. Out of that, Best Outgoing Student Award is one of the major practice where student has been analyzed with academic performance, cultural events, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, and motivate the student to participate and excel in various activities organized by the institute and develop their overall personality. To that, you all are the best students. There is no, although there is a competition, we have to select only one, no doubt. But you all sitting alumni in this gathering are the best outgoing students. And every one of you deserves to have this award. But as a part of procedure, we have few photos taken up right now from your batch. Mr. Vaijanath Kulkarni was been that time awarded a best outgoing student awardee. He is a position as a chairman, Galaxy Chemicals Egypt, SAE executive, Director, Galaxy Surfactants Limited, and one hidden gem is there, Mr. Rajiv Menon. We got a very strong affection with him, and he is the country manager and managing director, Black and Wedge India. Great salute to all other alumni also here. Mr. Sangram Gorpade is also there, Abhijit is there. They always support us, giving us a placement, training, and very strong input in curriculum revamping and training essential for the country. It is only because of you. You give us a feedback without any reservations. That's why we at TKIT could able to do the best of the best thing and give the best learning experience and latest technology experience to our students. So thank you very much. This is all together at TKIT. Thank you. God bless everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing a journey and development of TKIT with us. Further, we move to the exchange of memento ceremony. A memento is a reminder of something, especially a past event. As a token of remembrance and to mark this memorable meet, TKIT and alumni would exchange the mementos. So for that, I request Professor B.R. Bagne sir to hand over the memento of TKIT to Sandeep Joshi sir. I request our Honorable Principal, Dr. S.V. Anekar sir, to hand over the memento of TKIT to Sandeep Joshi sir. I request Sandeep Joshi sir to hand over the memento of 1995 batch to Principal sir. All other mementos are given to the alumni at the department level.
Hello. Life is divided into three terms, that is, which was, which is, and which will be. So, let us learn from the past to profit the present and to live better in the future. I am sure TKIET left no stone unturned in molding its pupils into better citizens and, of course, great human beings. Now, we have come to the most awaited moment of today's program. With great attention and enthusiasm, we would like you to share experiences of outside world with us as well as all those nostalgic moments of your college days. We would like to know how far the foundation laid by TKIET taken you. So friends, with all the joy and excitement in your hearts, join me with a huge round of applause as we welcome our first alumnus, Honorable Shivaji Vandre sir. Please sir.
Brothers and sisters and all present here, namaskar to all. 25 years I was student of this college and now director of Parikh and Kulkarni Consulting Engineers Private Limited. Two things are totally different. So during our time, professors were very much taking efforts to teach us, and Professor Santpur, Prakash, Pranesh, Patkure sir, I remembered them lot of time. The incident happened is like this. There was campus interview in Karad Polytechnic, one of the biggest consulting engineers company in India. They were taking campus interviews and we were attending that. I think from our college, 2 students went there. They were not selected. The company deploys almost 6,000 engineers as of date. After that, I went to Mumbai and started projects with IIT Mumbai. During our first interaction, IIT Dean, he said, you will not be deployed on our project unless and until you pass the interview taken by IIT. I said, okay. So interview was taken by IIT Dean. First question was, who was your principal? And I said, Dr. Santpur. With a loud voice, I said, Dr. Santpur. Then he asked so many technical questions and those were answered. Finally he said, okay, you will be appointed as consultant and carry on. Then I started consultancy service, developed good relations with IIT Dean, and afterwards I asked him, why you asked me the question, first question, who was your principal? Then I came to know he was also a student of Mr. Santpur. And the relationship was fantastic. Almost 10 years we have done so many projects in IIT. and a TKIT student was consultant to IIT. That was the big moment. The campus interviews were, so welcome to Vinay Koreji. Yes, thank you. We have 5 minutes, right? For me, okay. So another incident which I told you, there was campus interview and where 2 students were not selected. After almost 20 years from that incident, one thing happened in Mumbai. The chairman of that consulting engineers company had a bungalow in Khandala, and that bungalow was going down, settling. So it's a very big problematic situation. Search started for various consultants in Mumbai, various experts on retrofitting, restoration, and structural design. There were so many companies since it was chairman's bungalow, very prestigious bungalow. Search ended with a TKIT student as a consultant. And the bungalow was retrofitted within 1 week. Till date, it is working fine. And now, I will talk on capabilities of the students passed from TKIT. They are giving consultancy services to various Tata groups, Apcotex, Rishna Oil Industries, Hawkins, Marriott Hotels. So student passing from this TKIT is not anywhere lesser than any student in this world. They are competing with almost all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We are very fortunate to have Honorable Dr. Vinay Kore Sahib, Chairman of Varna Educational and Industrial Complex, MLA of Maharashtra State. As a gesture of love and respect, we would like to felicitate and welcome Sauka Sahib, and to do honors, I request Dr. S.V. Anekar sir. Please, sir. I request Honorable Dr. Vinay Kore sir to address the audience. Please, sir.
तात्यासाहेब कोरे कॉलेज ऑफ इंजिनिअरिंगच्या माध्यमातून ज्यांनी आपल्या आयुष्यातल्या ज्ञानयोगाला संपन्न करायचं ठरवून खरं तर ह्या महाविद्यालयामध्ये प्रवेश घेतला आणि आयुष्यातली सगळी सोनेरी वर्ष ज्याला आपण म्हणतो, ज्या वयामध्ये समाजाचं एक वेगळं ज्ञान आपल्यापर्यंत पोचत असतं, आईवडिलांच्या पासून थोडं लांब जाऊन इंडिपेंडंट होण्याचं एक ज्ञान आपल्याला त्या ठिकाणी मिळत असतं, आपलंसं आणि आवडणं वाढणारं स्वातंत्र्य, मलाही निर्णय घेता यावेत, मीही निर्णय घ्यावे अशा प्रकारचं स्वातंत्र्य ह्या महाविद्यालयीन जीवनामध्ये आपण जगत असतो. आणि हे सगळं जगत असताना या कालावधीमध्ये जे मित्र आपल्याला भेटतात, कॉलेजमध्ये ज्या मित्रांच्या सहजीवनातून चांगले वाईट प्रसंग आपण खरं तर एन्जॉय करत असतो, आपल्याला प्रामुख्यानं एक आत्मविश्वास निर्माण करून त्यातून वाटचाल करत असतो, त्या सगळ्या प्रचंड मोठ्या आठवणी घेऊन खरं तर ह्या ज्ञानयोगातून कर्मयोगाकडची आपली वाटचाल सुरू झालेली असते. आणि खरोखर आपलं आयुष्य म्हणून, मनुष्य म्हणून आपण यशस्वी झाल्यानंतर पुन्हा एकदा आपल्या या महाविद्यालयीन जीवनाची आठवण करावी. आपण कसे एकमेकाला भेटलो, आपण कसे मित्र झालो, आपण कसे 4-5 वर्षे एकत्र राहिलो, या सगळ्या विषयाच्या एका मनस्वी संकल्पनेमध्ये स्वतःला पुन्हा घेऊन जावं आणि या भावविश्वातून खऱ्या अर्थानं आपल्या आयुष्यातल्या ह्या भूतकाळाला पुन्हा वर्तमान अंतनात आणण्यासाठी म्हणून आपण एकत्र जमावं यासाठी खरं तर आयोजित केला गेलेला हा तुम्हा सगळ्या 95च्या बॅचमधून या महाविद्यालयातून बाहेर पडलेल्या सगळ्याच माजी विद्यार्थ्यांचा एक आनंद सोहळा. या सोहळ्यामध्ये मनोभावे सहभागी झालेले सर्वच खरं तर ह्या वारणा इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजचे आम्ही ज्याला ॲसेट म्हणतो, वारणा इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजचं मान सन्मान प्रतिष्ठा वैभव ज्यांच्या कर्मयोगातून आज वाटचाल करते असे सगळेच आपल्या महाविद्यालयाचे माजी विद्यार्थी. खरं तर या महाविद्यालयाचं प्राचार्य म्हणून काम करणारे आदरणीय आनेकर सर, तुमच्या काळामध्ये विद्यादानाचं काम करत असणारे प्राध्यापक, तुमच्या नंतरच्या काळामध्ये आज ही शिक्षकांची सेवा ह्या महाविद्यालयात देणारे आजचे सगळेच माझे सहकारी प्राध्यापक, ज्या प्रमुख विद्यार्थ्यांनी हा एक सुंदर सोहळा घडवून आणला ते व्यासपीठावरचे सगळे विद्यार्थीगण. खरोखर मला आनंद होतोय की आपल्या कॉलेजच्या प्रती असणारी आपली भावना, आपण इथून कसं घडलो आणि प्रामुख्यानं आपल्या जीवनामध्ये आपण कसं पुढं गेलो, ह्या सगळ्या जीवन प्रवासामध्ये जाणीवपूर्वक आपल्या महाविद्यालयाची आठवण करणं, तिथंपर्यंत जाणं आणि त्या महाविद्यालयाच्या प्रती आपल्याला पुन्हा एकदा एका ऋणानुबंधात जोडता येतं का, आपल्याला या महाविद्यालयानं काही दिलं, आपण ह्या महाविद्यालयासाठी एकत्रितपणानं काही करू शकू का, अशा प्रकारचा एक अतिशय चांगला विचार घेऊन आपण सगळेजण या ठिकाणी आला आहे. खरं तर मी काल बागणे सर माझ्याकडे आले होते आणि जी मुलं ह्यामध्ये सहभागी होणार आहे त्या प्रत्येकानं कसं कसं आपलं आयुष्य यशस्वी केले ह्याच्याबद्दलचं फार मोठं मला बघता आलं नाही, पण 4-5 विद्यार्थ्यांची ओळख खरं तर त्या निमित्तानं करून घेण्याचा मी प्रयत्न करत होतो. आणि खरोखर माझ्या अगोदर आत्ता ज्यांनी या ठिकाणी मनोगत व्यक्त केलं की आपल्या कॉलेजचे विद्यार्थी प्रत्येक क्षेत्रामध्ये किती श्रेष्ठ झालेले आहेत, खरं तर त्यांनी आपलं आयुष्य खरं तर किती यशस्वी करून दाखवलेलं आहे.
And academic conduct of the TKIT is good, and they have that kind of feedback at the exit student feedback at the end of their 4 years.
आज आत्मनिर्भर सारख्या नव्या संकल्पनांना गवसणी घालायचा प्रयत्न त्या ठिकाणी आपण करायचा प्रयत्न करतोय. यामध्ये तुम्हा सगळ्यांचं असणारं योगदान खरं तर किती मोठं आहे हे ऐकल्यानंतर खऱ्या अर्थानं जसं तुम्हाला आपल्या महाविद्यालयाबद्दल एक आदर वाटतो, तसं आज ह्या महाविद्यालयाचा एक प्रशासकीय प्रमुख म्हणून काम करणारा माझ्यासारखा कार्यकर्ता, खरं तर ह्या महाविद्यालयाला सुद्धा तुमच्यासारखे विद्यार्थी मिळाले आणि प्रामुख्यानं तुम्हा विद्यार्थ्यांच्या माध्यमातून या महाविद्यालयाचं आज पुन्हा नावलौकिक होतोय हे बघत असताना माझ्यासारख्या कार्यकर्त्याला सुद्धा प्रचंड मोठा अभिमान ह्या सगळ्या परमेश्वरानं निर्माण केलेल्या ऋणानुबंधाचा त्या ठिकाणी वाटतोय. आणि म्हणून मी फार काही बोलणार नाही. आमच्या घरामध्ये एक माझ्या पुतण्याचा लग्नाचा कार्यक्रम आहे, अजून प्रमुख लोकांना निमंत्रण पत्रिका देणं हे काम माझ्यावर आहे, बाकी कुठलं महत्त्वाचं काम नाही आहे. पण तरीसुद्धा आपण सगळेजण एवढ्या आपुलकीनं आलाय तर तुमच्यापर्यंत यायचं, तुम्हाला भेटायचं आणि तुमच्या ज्या भावना आहेत आपल्या कॉलेजच्या प्रती, त्या भावनांचं प्रचंड मोठं आदर आम्हा सगळ्यांच्या मनामध्ये आहे, हे फक्त तुमच्यापर्यंत पोचवायचं. यासाठी मी आज तुमच्या सगळ्यांच्यापर्यंत ह्या ठिकाणी उपस्थित झालो आहे. आणि म्हणून मी एवढंच म्हणेन की तुम्ही ह्या आठवणींची प्रचंड मोठी शिदोरी तुमच्या आयुष्यात जमलेली आहे. आम्हालासुद्धा तुमच्या सगळ्यांच्या ह्या आठवणींची, तुमच्या कर्तबगारीची शिदोरी जपून प्रामुख्यानं तुम्हा सगळ्यांनासुद्धा अजून चांगलं आयुष्य परमेश्वरानं द्यावं. तुमच्या सगळ्या चांगल्या वाईट प्रसंगातसुद्धा आम्हा महाविद्यालयाला त्यामध्ये सहभागी होता यावं आणि तुमच्या प्रगतीचा हा असाच आनंद आणि अभिमान आम्हाला उद्याच्या काळात मिळवता यावा, एवढी मोठी शक्ती आणि आशीर्वाद देवा ज्योतिबानं आपल्या सगळ्यांना त्या ठिकाणी द्यावी, एवढीच मनस्वी प्रार्थना मी ज्योतिर्लिंगाच्या चरणी करतो. तुमच्या सगळ्या उद्याच्या उज्ज्वल भवितव्यासाठी, वाटचालीसाठी मनस्वी शुभेच्छा व्यक्त करतो. आणि माझं मनोगत संपवतो. चालू तुमचं चालू.
Thank you, sir. Over to Sanyukta.
Next, we are lucky to have another youthful personality, Honorable Prasanna Doizar sir, to narrate his journey. Please, sir.
An academic conduct of the TKIT is good, and they have that kind of a feedback at the exit student feedback at the end of their 4 years journey from the TKIT.
So, I think after hearing Dr. Anekar for 30 odd minutes on the journey of TKIT from 83 till date, my chest swelled by at least 2 inches hearing all success stories that he narrated in his speech. It was really amazing to hear what TKIT has done as an institute and how it is leading in the fraternity of engineering and technology centers or institutes across India. And I think it is that effort that was taken by the staff, non-teaching staff, and every individual that is involved in this journey that has brought this institute here. We are just a medium. I think we have to really give a big round of applause to all of them for being with this institute, standing strong, making this institute renowned, and the awards are always proud. You feel proud about every award that we get, but the actual success is narrated by the people that have reached heights at different renowned organizations, and that tells the story where we can see how this institute has nurtured the culture of success, culture of excellence. And I think I was talking in our civil department in the morning, and I said, apart from a reunion that definitely we are going to enjoy in the evening, sharing our experiences of 4 years, what we did, how we did, and cherish all those moments for the lifetime. But I think the most important motto of this function today is to understand how we alumni can combine and join this journey and help our institute grow further heights and feel more proud about it, telling that I belong to TKIT. So let us not only limit this for this function today, and let us try to create an infrastructure, let us try to create a mechanism which will bring all of us together, not only to get the success for our fellow friends, the junior brothers that are taking education here in this institute now, and see how we can kind of guide them, help them, take them from campus to corporate, to lead their journey of lives by means of getting associated with the institute and making sure that they up to a level what the market expects, and making sure that we all as a senior brothers of these people make sure that they are kind of given that education and the background before they pass out from here. They are doing fantastic in their curriculum. Teaching staff is taking care, making sure that they are the best, but the curriculum cannot teach them what is being practiced 100%. So that is where I think our share comes into picture, where we have to contribute to say that how can I make my younger brothers that are taking education here a full fruit and useful fellow working in the industry tomorrow. So I think that is where this function brings more importance, where we have to kind of make a framework with the help of Bhagne sir, of course, a very committed and very enthusiastic alumni coordinator, and all the HODs of individual departments to make sure how, and when we were discussing in civil department, we saw there is such a diverse, I would say, representation of TKIT in the market. People have gone widths, saying that somebody is working in bank despite of doing a civil engineering, somebody is working as an independent consultant in a city like Mumbai, somebody is doing international projects and known as a consultant all across the globe. So we should be able to use this bandwidth that TKIT has created for since 83 to 2022, and make sure that we have this, we can bank on this bandwidth that we have, and make sure that we create a different height for TKIT, which we can be more proud about than what we are today. And with that, I request all of us to participate in this exercise, not limiting it to only today's function, but try and meet, I would not say every year, but at least once in 5 years, to make sure that we are still doing what we are deciding today, rather than just talking about it today and fizzling it out in the evening. So let us keep working on it, making sure that we pay it back to our institute by doing all this that I just spoke about. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for the inspiring words. Now, we will be listening to the valuable words of our next alumnus, Honorable Rajesh Saini, sir. Please, sir.
A very warm good afternoon to all of you. Respected principal, honorable dignitaries, all the teaching staff, HODs, and my dear friends. It's really a big honor to be here on the stage addressing you all learned masters, I would say, in your respective fields. Like many of you, even I was struggling to find time to come over this. It's not an excuse. I'm sure most of you have gone through this phase. But I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I think it was a wise decision. I am really feeling very nostalgic and very proud to be here today on this stage and share my thoughts. To tell you honestly, talking like this on a stage is a very uncommon phenomenon for me. But I will try my best to do justice for this little 5 minutes which Sandeep had very categorically told me that we have to stick to this timeline. Coming back to what we have gained from this institute, Tata Saheb Kore, for me personally, it was a big turning point. Before I had joined this college, I was a very shy, very introvert kind of a person. And honestly, this college has given immense opportunities time and again to come forward and lead certain smaller activities which eventually brought in those qualities which are required and which has helped me later on in my professional career. I'll give you a very short story before I move on to the next point. I remember when I was on we were in the third year of our engineering, I was told by the HOD of civil engineer that why don't you become the GS for culture, the cultural GS. And I was really surprised because we all know that there used to be the process of elections in the college. And that was probably the first time that college decided not to go by election but to go by selection. And I felt really proud. I remember our civil HOD sir giving me a lot of confidence that we are here to support you. You just lead. And I said yes based on the confidence that was showered by him. But to my surprise, the very next day night, I got some goons in the hostel trying to threaten me as to what am I doing. And I was taken aback, I was surprised कि मेरे को ये लोग धमकाने के लिए किस लिए आए हैं हॉस्टल में, मैंने ऐसा क्या कर दिया. I was discussing this same story, I mean the fact that we are back in the college, it kind of, I relived those memories. And जैसे पिक्चरों में होता है ना, there were 6-7 people, midnight 1:30, sitting across my bed. My room partners were also surprised, इसने क्या ऐसा कांड कर दिया. And they said, कल तेरा नाम वापस होना चाहिए, नहीं तो तू इस कॉलेज में नहीं रहेगा. I immediately went to the civil engineering HOD. With my folded hands, I requested him, sir, please मेरा नाम हटा दो. बोले क्या हो गया? So I narrated him the whole event. He again tried to put in lot of confidence in me and told me, boss, don't worry. ये शायद कुछ miscommunication है, we will handle it. I said, okay. Again, the next day afternoon in the mess while I was having food, incidentally, I was little late in the mess and there were hardly any student having food there. Again, group of 5-6 people from nowhere coming there, and I could feel as if, you know, it's part of some movie. They come, sit in a very, what do I say, a kind of a villainous look, and they start by throwing the water of glass which was lying on my table on me. Just rolling that glass over me, and they said, तेरे को समझ में नहीं आता है, तेरे को 2 दिन पहले वार्निंग दिया था ना, क्यों अभी तक नाम वापस नहीं लिया. Trust me, I was shivering because my motto of coming to the college was only studies. और ये सब होने के बाद तो मैं एकदम कंफ्यूज हो गया. I again ran back to my professor. I said, sir, please मेरे को माफ़ करो. I will not be able to handle this. Again he reinforced confidence in me. He said, let me fix this. And a lot of things happened. Subsequently he fixed it. When I was going out in the evening, मेरे को वो लोग सामने मिले. This was 2 days later. And I don't know what changed. I was trying to hide my face. And the leader of that group comes up to me, puts his hand on my shoulder and he says, all the best. I think आप बहुत अच्छा करोगे. कॉलेज ने सही निर्णय लिया है. कभी भी किसी चीज़ की ज़रूरत हो तो मुझे याद करना. और उसके बाद जो कॉलेज ने मुझे सपोर्ट दिया उस होल प्रोसेस में एज कल्चरल GS हैज़ रियली ब्रॉट इन लॉट ऑफ चेंज इन मी, जो मुझे आगे चल के बहुत काम आया. आज हमारे पास हमारा जो डिपार्टमेंटल मीटिंग हुआ, वी वर ट्राइंग टू शेयर आवर एक्सपीरियंस विद द यंग स्टूडेंट्स. So one of the things which my colleagues shared with them was, which really helps going forward, is to be flexible, be experimental, be like a sponge so that you can excel in your life. ये experimental वाला जो point था, ये मेरे ऊपर खास करके बहुत लागू होता है. And again I can quote an example. When I was out of my engineering, I'm sure my colleagues in electronic will agree with me, none of us thought that I would get into a field like sales. मैंने भी जब इंजीनियरिंग ख़त्म किया मुझे लगा मैं किसी प्रोडक्शन में या किसी R&D में कोई साइंटिस्ट बनूंगा या बनने की कोशिश करूंगा, बट सेल्स दूर दूर तक नहीं. बट जब आई डोंट नो बार बार, पहली बार, दूसरी बार, तीसरी बार, आई ओनली गॉट kept on getting opportunity for sales and I thought let me try. वैसे भी कुछ प्रोडक्शन में या R&D में मेरे को अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिला, let me try this field. First 9 months were total disaster, but now I am on the 25th year of my career, heading one of the companies as VP for marketing and sales in dentistry. And that moment when I look back, वो आप कई बार सोचते हो ना कि मैंने वो डिसीजन सही लिया कि गलत. इट हैज़ प्रूव्ड मी रॉन्ग एंड मेड मी फील प्राउड कि आज अगर वो टाइप का कल्चर इस कॉलेज से मुझे नहीं मिला होता तो शायद मेरे में इतना गट्स नहीं होता कि मैं अपने साथ ऐसा एक्सपेरिमेंट करता. एंड टुडे आई वाज सरप्राइज्ड एंड आई एम श्योर इफ़ यू डोंट नो, लेट मी शेयर दिस विद यू, दैट इवन इन अ स्मॉल फील्ड लाइक डेंटिस्ट्री, digitization is going big scale. There are immense opportunity in biomedical, in MBBS वाला medical side में तो है ही है, but in dentistry especially, individual teeth designing is done by a software. Milling is done by a software. So there is no end to digitization, and when it comes to digitization, electronics has to play a big role. So with that, I think I will end my part with thanking Principal Sir to enlightening us with that entire career chart of this institute, which at least I was never aware of, and it has really made me feel double proud today that I am part of such a wonderful institute which has done wonders. And like my previous colleague rightly said, our purpose of coming here will only be fulfilled if we in our own small ways contribute in making this institute bigger and bigger. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experiences with us. Now, we have Honorable Rajashree Patil ma'am, another incredible gem of 1995's batch, to share her story with us. Please, ma'am.
Good afternoon, all. We have given pointers to speak. तर मला असं वाटतं की त्यानुसारच मी बोलेन. सगळ्यात पहिल्यांदा माझ्याबद्दल थोडंसं इंजिनिअरिंग संपल्यानंतर मी UPSC करायचं हे माझं अगदी शाळेत असल्यापासून ठरलेलं होतं. त्यामुळे मी UPSC आणि MPSCच्या तयारीची सुरुवात केली. त्याच्यासाठी MPSCमध्ये माझं पहिल्याच अटेम्प्टमध्ये सिलेक्शन झालं होतं. पण मला कधी MPSC जॉईन करायची नव्हती, कारण त्यावेळेस जे MPSCचं एकूण चित्र होतं ते काय फारसं सुखकारक नव्हतं. त्यामुळे UPSCच हेच करायचं आपल्याला आणि हेच आपलं करिअर असेल असं ध्येय उराशी बाळगून मी UPSCसाठी प्रयत्न केले. अनफॉर्च्युनेटली माझं UPSCमध्ये सिलेक्शन नाही झालं, पण म्हणून काही हताश होऊन किंवा निराश होऊन मी बसले नाही. त्यानंतर मी MBA केलं HR आणि त्यानंतर थोडे दिवस जॉब करून मी माझी स्वतःची इन्स्टिट्यूट सुरू केली आणि अगदी नॅशनल नेस्ले इंडिया सारख्या किंवा अजून बऱ्याच कंपन्यांना आम्ही कॉर्पोरेट ट्रेनिंग प्रोव्हाइड करतो. आणि त्याचबरोबर जे एज्युकेशनल बॅकग्राऊंड आहे त्यातनं माझं EDII म्हणून एक अहमदाबादमध्ये नॅशनल इन्स्टिट्यूट आहे, एंटरप्राइज डेव्हलपमेंट इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ इंडिया, आणि आत्ताच आम्हाला त्याला एक्सलंट इन्स्टिट्यूट म्हणून गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडियाचं प्राईज हे पण मिळालं, टॅगलाईन. तर त्यावरती बोर्ड मेंबर म्हणून माझी नियुक्ती झाली. त्या 4 बँकांनी मिळून, इंडियातल्या ज्या 4 मेजर बँक आहेत त्यांनी मिळून ही संस्था स्थापन केलेली आहे. आणि त्या बोर्डावरती MSME सेक्रेटरी गव्हर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडियाचे 3 जॉईंट सेक्रेटरी, नाबार्ड, तसंच सिडबी आणि पद्मश्री अवॉर्ड विनर्स असे खूप एस्टीम्ड बोर्ड मेंबर्स आहेत त्या बोर्डावरती. आणि आमचं काम पॉलिसी मेकिंगचं राहतं त्यामध्ये. तर त्यामध्ये सध्या मी बोर्ड मेंबर म्हणून काम करते. तर हे माझे स्वतःची डेव्हलपमेंट झाली. कॉलेजबद्दल सांगायचं तर खूप अशा आठवणी आहेत, काही कडू आहेत, काही गोड आहेत. खूप काही शिकण्यासारखं मिळालं आणि इथे जे शिकलो ते आयुष्यभर कामी आलं आणि इथून पुढेही कामी येत राहील. त्याच्यातलं फक्त 2 महत्त्वाच्या आठवणी ज्या मला सांगाव्याशा वाटतात. पहिली आठवण म्हणजे फर्स्ट इयर इंजिनिअरिंगला इंजिनिअरिंग ड्रॉइंग ग्राफिक्स आपल्याला विषय होता. आणि मला आठवतं की तो ड्राफ्टर वगैरे लावून 4-4 तास अगदी वाकून आम्ही 1 सेंटीमीटरसुद्धा ती डायग्राम इकडे नाही व्हायला पाहिजे, तिकडे नाही व्हायला पाहिजे असं त्याचे ड्रॉइंग्स करायचो. तर सुरुवातीला ज्यावेळेस त्या विषयाची इंट्रोडक्शन झाली, काही कळायचं नाही की हा टॉप व्ह्यू कसा घ्यायचा, हा रेअर व्ह्यू कसा घ्यायचा, हा बॅक व्ह्यू कसा घ्यायचा. तर एके दिवशी अतिशय फ्रस्ट्रेट झाले होते की मला हे काही कळत नाही आणि मला असं वाटलं की आता आपल्याला काही इंजिनिअरिंग जमणार नाही. म्हणून अतिशय फ्रस्ट्रेशन मोडमध्ये मी NH पाटील सरांकडे गेले आणि NH पाटील सर तो विषय शिकवायचे. सरांना म्हटलं, सर मला हे काय जमणार नाही असं वाटतंय आणि मी आता इंजिनिअरिंग सोडून देणार आहे. ते म्हणले, शांत बैस, जरा बैस, पाणी दिलं प्यायला, आधी शांत हो आणि सांग मला नेमका काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे. म्हटलं, सर काहीच कळत नाही, हा कसा घ्यायचा याचा टॉप व्ह्यू, कसा घ्यायचा याचा फ्रंट व्ह्यू, काही पत्ता लागत नाही हे विषयाचा. 45 मिनटं सरांनी मला दिली आणि तो विषय A पासून Z पर्यंत सगळा समजावून सांगितला. त्यानंतर कधीही आयुष्यात मागे वळून बघण्याची वेळ आली नाही. त्यातून हे मला शिकता आलं की ज्यावेळेस आपण एखादी गोष्ट नवीन आपल्या आयुष्यात ॲडिशन होते, पहिल्यांदा आपल्याला असं वाटतं की आपल्याला जमणार नाही किंवा खूपच काहीतरी कठीण आहे, पण त्यातनं हार न मानता जर तुम्ही ती व्यवस्थित समजावून घेतलीत तर काहीही तुम्ही करू शकता आणि कुठलीही गोष्ट तुम्हाला अचिवेबल असू शकते. जसं मगाशी इंट्रॅक्शनमध्ये सांगितलं की तुमचे बेसिक फंडे क्लिअर असणं फार गरजेचं असतं आणि ते बेसिक फंडे जर तुम्ही व्यवस्थित शिकला असाल तर तुम्हाला कधीही कुठलाही विषय अवघड नसतो, मग तो फिजिक्स असो, मॅथ्स असो किंवा अजून कुठलाही विषय असो. अजून एक दुसरी आठवण अशी आहे की सेकंड इयरला इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनिअरिंगचा विषय होता मला आणि एक प्रॅक्टिकल होतं की जे माझं काही कारणाने चुकलं होतं. मी घरी गेले होते गावी आणि प्रॅक्टिकलला मी ॲब्सेंट होते आणि पवार सर तो विषय शिकवायचे. तर त्यामध्ये इलेक्ट्रिकल मोटरची एक काहीतरी अशी सेमी सर्कलची डायग्रॅम होती, ग्राफ होता तो आणि नेहमी जे आपण सगळे विद्यार्थी करतो ते ॲब्सेंट होते ना, मग कुणाची तरी फाईल घेतली, त्याच्यावरनं त्याला कॉपी केलं आणि सरांकडे नेऊन जर्नल दिलं. सरांनी लाल पेन घेतला, काट मारली आणि परत मला दिलं. असं 16 वेळा सरांनी मला तो ग्राफ काढायला लावला होता आणि प्रत्येक 16 वेळाला मी कुणाच्या तरी जर्नलमधनं कॉपी करायचे, सरांकडे घेऊन जायचे आणि जरा प्रत्येक वेळेस अगदी प्रामाणिकपणे त्याच्यावर काठ मारायचे आणि माझ्या हातात द्यायचे. तर 16व्या वेळेला मला कळेना की आता ह्याच्यातनं वे आऊट काय बाबा, काहीतरी वे आऊट करायला पाहिजे नाही, किती दिवस असं चालणार आपलं. सरांना म्हटलं सर मला काही कळत नाही आहे आणि मला हे तुम्ही प्लीज समजावून सांगा. सर मला म्हटले हे जर तू पहिल्या दिवशी विचारलं असतंस, प्रामाणिकपणे सांगितलं असतंस की सर मी ॲब्सेंट होते आणि मला हे समजलेलं नाही, तुम्ही मला प्लीज समजावून सांगा, तर ही वेळ आली नसती. आणि नंतर पेपरमध्ये तोच प्रश्न 16 मार्काला आला होता आणि त्या एका मार्क म्हणजे क्वेश्चनमुळे मला वाटतं इलेक्ट्रिकल इंजिनिअरिंगमध्ये मला अतिशय चांगले मार्क मिळाले होते. सर त्यामधनं शिकण्यासारखी गोष्ट ही की तुम्हाला हार्डवर्क, कुठलेही शॉर्टकट्स आयुष्यामध्ये जर तुम्ही घेतले तर तुम्हाला असं वाटतं की तुम्ही सक्सेसफुल होता किंवा दुसऱ्याला कॉपी करून तुम्ही सक्सेसफुल होता, तर तसं नाही. तुमच्या आयुष्याची वाट ही तुम्हाला स्वतःला चोखाळायची असते आणि त्यासाठी येणारे जे काही परिश्रम असतात ते घ्यायचे असतात आणि त्यासाठी जे काही शिकावं लागेल ते प्रामाणिकपणे येत नाही आपल्याला हे मान्य करून ते शिकण्याची तयारी ठेवावी लागते. आयुष्यभर तुम्ही स्टुडंट म्हणून राहिलात तर नक्कीच तुम्ही आयुष्यामध्ये उंची गाठता. तर हे माझ्या कॉलेजच्या जीवनातले अतिशय महत्त्वाचे 2 प्रसंग जे मला अजूनही आठवले की असं वाटतं की खरंच त्या प्रसंगाने आपल्याला खूप काही शिकवलं आणि आज मी जे काय आहे त्यामध्ये त्या प्रसंगांचा वाटा आहेच. पण 6 वर्ष जे काही वारणेमध्ये शिक्षण घेतलं 11वी 12वी आणि नंतर इंजिनिअरिंग, तर आज मी जे काही आहे त्या मी असण्यामध्ये वारणेचा वाटा हा फार मोठा आहे. त्यामुळे माझ्या असण्याचा पार्ट वारणा आहे, वारणा आणि आय कॅनॉट बी सेपरेटेड. तर हे कॉलेजचे 2 प्रसंग मला सांगायचे होते सगळ्यांना. तिसरा पॉईंट काय होता? कारण संदीपने स्ट्रिक्टली सांगितलं होतं की ह्याच्यावरतीच बोलायचं, बाकीचं काही बोलायचं नाही. हां, त्याने तिसरं सांगितलं होतं की आज आपण हे सगळेजण भेटलेलो आहोत. ठीक आहे, आज भेटलो 25 वर्षाने, सगळ्यांनी हाय हॅलो केलं, सगळ्यांनी छान एन्जॉय करताय, सगळं करताय. पण इथून पुढे आपलं काय, आपलं म्हणजे ॲज अ 95 बॅच म्हणून काय, तुम्ही कसे एकमेकांशी कम्युनिकेशनमध्ये राहणार आहात, कशी तुमची मैत्री, हे तुमचे जे 4 वर्षाचा जो काही जीवन प्रवास आहेत तो इथून पुढे कसा हातात घेऊन जाणार आहात. तर त्यासाठी मला वाटतं की आपण सगळ्यांनीच त्यासाठी प्रयत्न करायला हवेत, तरच ते शक्य होऊ शकते. नाहीतर आज 5 वाजता इथनं जाताना परत टाटा बाय बाय केलं की चला मी माझ्या गावाला, तू तुझ्या गावाला, तुझा माझा काही संबंध नाही, असं न करता जर सगळ्यांनीच त्यासाठी मनापासून प्रयत्न केले तर निश्चितच आपल्या स्वतःच्या आयुष्यातही काहीतरी चांगली ॲडिशन होऊ शकेल. आणि ह्या कॉलेजचं जे आपण काही देणं लागतो, 4 वर्ष जे काही आपण शिकलो त्याचमुळे आज आपण आहोत, तर ते देणं ही कुठेतरी ती देण्याची परतफेड करण्याची आपल्याला नक्कीच संधी मिळेल. आणि 4था पॉईंट होता की काय पॉईंट होता 4था? 4था पॉईंट होता हां, कॉलेजमध्ये काय अजून इनोव्हेशन्स आणू शकतात. तर मला असं वाटतं सर की मी EDIAच्या बोर्डावरती असल्यामुळे आत्ताची जी एकूण येणारी पुढची 30 वर्ष असतील तर ती ॲग्री सेक्टर आणि इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स माझं डिपार्टमेंट असल्यामुळे ऑफकोर्स मी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्सचीच मुलगी आहे. तर पुढची येणारी 30 वर्ष इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स, ॲग्रिकल्चर आणि सोलार पॉवर ह्या जर 3 गोष्टी कंबाईन करता आल्या तर येणारा काळ हा 3 गोष्टींनी डॉमिनेट करणारा असेल. तर त्यामुळे माझं अशी प्रामाणिक इच्छा आहे की जर कॉलेजमध्ये आपल्याला एक EDIA सेल डेव्हलप करता आला आणि त्यातर्फे जर आपल्याला स्टार्टअप्सना एक प्रमोशन करता आलं आणि त्यासाठी की नुसतं प्रमोशन नाही तर एक इन्क्युबेशन सेंटर जर आपण डेव्हलप करू शकलो तर निश्चितच माझी इन्स्टिट्यूट ह्या सगळ्यासाठी तुम्हाला जी काही मदत लागेल ते निश्चितच मदत करेल. आणि कुठेतरी प्रत्येक वेळेस आपण जे जॉब आणि प्लेसमेंट ह्यामध्येच अडकून पडलेलो आहोत. तर तसं न करता जे आपल्याला स्वर्गीय तात्यासाहेब कोरेंनी सांगितलं की एकमेका सहाय्य करू अवघे धरू सुपंत, तर आपल्याही स्वतःच्या आयुष्याची डेव्हलपमेंट होईल आणि इतराची आपल्या भागातली आणि इतर मुलांच्याही आयुष्याची डेव्हलपमेंट होईल. तर माझी अशी प्रामाणिक इच्छा आणि तुम्हाला विनंती आहे की जर आपल्याला करता आलं ते तर खूपच चांगलं मुलांच्यासाठी ते होईल. सो आय थिंक आय हॅव फिनिश्ड माय ऑल द 4 पॉईंट्स. संदीप, थँक्यू सो मच. थँक्यू फॉर लिसनिंग टू मी. थँक्यू.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Your words were really inspiring. The list goes on. We have another splendid personality among us, Honorable Uttara Donde, ma'am. I would like to call Uttara, ma'am, to share her words with us. Please, ma'am.
Hi. Rajesh, I understand your feeling because this is the first time I am also addressing such a big crowd. So please bear with me if I make any mistakes. For you all who don't know me, I am Uttara Donde. I am from the electronics batch of 1995. I am working at Aditya Birla Finance as a chief manager of IT. So TKIT Varnanagar, this is where it all started. This is where my second phase of growth in terms of my career, as an individual, this is where it all began in Varna. You've seen stories in movies, very common. शहरातली मुलगी येते गावामध्ये, त्याला एक हिरो भेटतो, त्यांचं लग्न होतं, लिव्ह हॅपली. माझी पण थोडीशी अशीच काहीतरी स्टोरी होती. जे स्ट्रॉंग बॉन्ड्स आम्ही इथे बनवले, जे फ्रेंड्स आम्ही इथे बनवले, जे ट्रेजर आम्हाला मिळालं फ्रेंडशिपमध्ये, दॅट इज समथिंग दॅट हॅज केप्ट मी गोईंग फॉर ऑल दीज इयर्स. सो आय वॉन्ट टू स्टॉप अँड थँक ऑल माय फ्रेंड्स हिअर, प्रिजू, राहुल, योगेश, Deepal, Sandeep, and if I've missed out anybody else, Sanjay. So thank you all. My girlfriends here, Rajeshri, Supriya, Bandhu, Mansi, Divya, Vaishali, thank you so much. Today, what I am is because of the strength that you all have given me. Okay, so coming back, when my father first dropped me here at the girls' hostel, that is when I learned the first lesson of my life, that's self-independence. So that means that I knew for the next 4 years, I cannot depend on my parents to take the decisions for me. It was me, my judgment, my ability. What I am going to learn out here is what I'm going to survive in the next 4 years. So what I learned here is माणसं ओळखायला शिकली मी, and that has really helped me in my professional career, because when you go into a meeting and you meet a new person, in the 5 minutes you're able to judge what is the mood of the person, what is the person like, what is the person wanting to hear from me. So that is what the first thing I learned here when I landed at Varna. Coming back to the girls' hostel, every boy in our batch, or I think maybe the other batches also, had a curiosity ki 7:30 नंतर गर्ल्स हॉस्टेलचा दरवाजा बंद होतो, what do you do? 7 वाजता आम्ही आतमध्ये असतो, we have a food at 6:30 and we are inside the girls hostel. दारं बंद होतात. त्याच्यानंतर मुली करतात काय गर्ल्स हॉस्टेलमध्ये? आम्ही तर त्या संगमला जातो, इथे जातो, वाठारला जातो, मुली काय करत असतील? So I want to tell you that the second lesson that I learned here at the girls' hostel was friendship. So what I learned was that I was never alone. If I was sad, I was lonely, I wanted a shoulder to cry on, this is where I made strong relationships. We shared most of our lives, hardest and best times here at the girls' hostel. We learned to coexist. We learn to accept each other with all our faults and all our positivities. We built on our strengths and we helped each other to overcome our weaknesses. So that is the second point that I learned here. Now that I can see a few students here, I just want to say, be prepared. Plan your future, picture the goals you want to do, and then work towards it. Learn how to survive. Build a strong willpower because everything is in your mind. How strong you make it will help you face any difficulty that comes in your life going forward. Don't let small incidences in your life pull you down. When you get any failure, just tell yourself that this is the worst that can happen in your life, and after this, whatever is going to come is going to be the best for you because you've already ridden the curve, the wave, and it's only going to go down now. Everything is going to be fine. And that is one more thing that I learned here. With this, I will end my conversation. But before I conclude, I want to say thank you to all my staff here. Thank you, sir. You all are the ones who build us. This is what we are because you have put in all hard efforts here. And to the managing committee, thank you because we've been planning to come here for a very long time. But thank you for making this event happen. We are glad we have had a good time and we're going to continue to do so. Again, thank you, my friends, for being there for me, my girls. And with this, I'd like to end. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your heartwarming words. Next, we have another youthful personality, Honorable Pradeep Murthy, sir, to say a few words to us. Please, sir.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for the compliment. You called me youthful at 47. I really would like to hear that. So I won't take much time because I know we are all a bit hungry for food. And I completely agree with everything all my colleagues said about, right? So this event, first of all, I would like to say that I'm really grateful to be here. Grateful to be here amongst friends. Grateful to be able to recall the memories that we have accumulated over the last 25 to 27 years. Also really happy to see how people have had success in their chosen professions. And you know, that's the thing that I really like. I'm really glad that we continue to come here and have this association with the college. Now, in terms of what I want to say, actually I want to say two things. The one is, so first is, obviously thank the college for continuing to provide this opportunity for us. The managing committee, who must have taken a lot of pain to organize this event. And thank you to all of you, alumni, who have come here, leaving aside your personal and professional activities and spending time here. Also, I want to thank all the volunteer students who have been around here. I guess this is a 4-day weekend and people must have stayed here, not having gone home, and that is really something that I would like to really acknowledge, because thank all the students and everyone who is listening to here. Right? Now, the last thing I want to talk about is, of course, you think about what the college has done for you, right? And I think I forgot to give a quick background about myself. After passing out from TKIT, I did a 6-month stint in a chemical industry, and then I thought the manufacturing industry is not something that I would really like to be involved in, so I did my MBA, and then I worked in various organizations, like 2, and then for the last 21 years, I have been with one organization doing nothing that is related to my engineering and nothing that is related to my MBA as well. So life really takes you in different paths. So it's not really important to think about how you want to plan, like spoken by many other people during the interaction session in the chemical engineering division. The important thing is to pursue excellence, like one of our alumni said. So do whatever you do with the greatest amount of dedication and passion, and it will surely lead you to where you want to go to. Now, coming to what the college did for me. So I reflected upon this for 5 minutes now that I was told that I definitely have to speak because I thought someone was playing a joke on me that I really have to speak. So I hadn't known about it. So I thought about it, and I think what it has done, the college, is thanks to all the professors, the principal, and everyone who has been here, is to build a safe environment for building character, which is the most important part in anyone's life. That is something that the college has provided us, through the watchful eyes and not very strict eyes and not very liberal eyes as well, right? I mean, so they provided the right amount of, the right kind of environment for people to be able to build character. And within character, I think there are three things in what I call as values. Now, these three values are really important, and as I look upon all my colleagues who have come here, who have achieved diverse success in each of their professions, right? Whether it is, trying to be an entrepreneur, whether successful or struggling, whether managing director or country managers or running their own businesses, so much diverse success, and even running an NGO, right? So we have so much diverse success. So there must be something that is really important from a values perspective. So the three values that I think, and I think I speak for my friends, that we learned was be honest, right? That's the most important thing. You have integrity, be honest, work hard, which is you have to work hard to achieve success, and it's 25 years now. That's why we are where we are. We didn't really become successful as soon as we went out of college. And be good human beings. So these are the three things that have helped build character, and the teaching staff here, the principals, are really responsible for creating that safe environment where we have built that character. And with that, I think I end my speech so that we can all have our food. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experiences with us. Last but not the least, I would like to call upon Honorable Vikas Surana, sir, to fill our hearts with his story. Please, sir.
Good afternoon. I'm not here to say any success story, let me clear. That's why I didn't opt for speaking, because I don't believe that success is only the thing, but the college has given such a beautiful thing in my life that the relation which I have built with you all is still mesmerizing. So this success in my life is the greatest success, that I got such a lovely friends who are still in contact after 27 years, and I am with them. Thanks to the faculty, thanks to Anekar sir and everyone, and the students. This is a long weekend, 4 days holidays. Everyone wishes to go to their home, but instead of going, they are here for us to attend, to listen us, to be with us. So I humbly thank to all the faculty, teachers, and all the students who are to welcome us. I'm here to speak about something. Before 7 years, we had alumni meets every year in the college. So we come here, some of the few friends, we come together and we come to the alumni meets. Someone donates whatever he wants, like 5,000, 10,000, whatever. So it is a part of a donation. Every year someone are giving in one thing or another thing. Vijay Shinde and few of us, we met together in that alumni meet, and we decided to form some structure that every year we repay our college. Not for a single year, because it's very difficult to attend every alumni year. So we started before 7 years, Engineering Educational Scholarship Trust, and we registered as a trust, and then only we started funding totally through the banking. So there is no cash, and we total collect all the money Whatever we have some 10 to 12 members who consistently give every year and few other members who join us for that particular year. So whatever volume we collect in a year, for every student we give 40,000 as a tuition fees. The college tuition fees is 80,000, we help them by 50%. We get all the list of needy students and then we categorize it, we decide, we interview them, and then only we decide that this year the scholarship is given to whom. And the first year student whom we give, if they consistently pass out every year, he is eligible or she is eligible for throughout 4 years. This is just a brief introduction of EEST. Till now, we have given to 25 students an amount of 12,50,000. I would like to add few announcements which I am aware of. 42,000 was required by some NCC camp for their utensils and everything. And Mr. Sandeep Joshi from our batch, he came forward and he donated to the college the entire amount through EEST. Rajeshri Patil has donated PS sound system, it is placed over near the dais, amounting 40,000 to electronics department. Uttara Moge has donated HP printer scanner worth 25,000 to this on this alumni meet. Also on this dais, I would like to request that anyone who wishes to donate directly, indirectly, or through trust are totally welcome. But if we unitedly give some thing, so we can give something big which is their requirement and we can fulfill their need. So we can think upon that. We all here are out of you batchmates and just representing your batch. So all of us are the dice holders and no one is on the backstage or front stage. I welcome all of you and I'm really thankful that everyone who has registered have responded, have come here, and whoever has not come have messaged that he or she cannot come. So I really appreciate your communication and feedback and your time, valuable time. I here wish to thank the core committee who has totally worked rigorously to motivate, to bring all the alumni of us, our friends here, and I should give time to take their name: Uday More, Kiran Pujari, Nitin Patil, Suhas Kolekar, Parag Garud, Rajeshri Patil, Vandana Sawant, Sandeep Joshi, Yogesh Singve. So they have worked rigorously for all the preparations what we are looking here. We had few meets with Bagne sir, we had meets with Anekar sir, and tried our best to do the best. And tonight we will have a grand dinner, grand party. So I just request from the dais that no one misses it, and whoever are not present here out of the rest of the members, please attend the gala dinner and do not miss it. I'd like to inform you all that the photographer Oja, he is recruited by us only for this event. So you are totally free to take any snaps with everything. You can ask his help, you can take photographs. All these photographs will be shared later. So don't quit the WhatsApp group until you get all the photographs, all the data. Be there. No, most of the things, when the event is over, we just think, let's quit. There are lots of WhatsApp groups, we don't want disturbance and so. Don't leave for, that is okay. Bagne sir, I wish that whatever members are missing, you add to that group only. So let the group be active forever. Once again, thanks to everyone. I just missed one thing in the hostel. Last few minutes. In the college, we used to stay in Ichelkaranji. It's a very nearby place. So it's quite obvious that every weekend we used to go to our hometown. But after completing the college, after when we entered into the workshop, then we realized that we missed this hostel moment for the weekends when we listen with our friends. So I missed those part, but I lived that part after that with my friends. I am interacting with most of them whom I recognize, and now I'll be recognizing more. I'll be in touch with, try to be in touch with everyone. And thanks my friends forever who are here and forever to support me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your words with us. I must say, today, each one of us attending this alumni meet are lucky to listen all your stories. I think when all the alumni sitting over here look back at their college days, they have nothing but good memories. College gives us a start, new friends, great experiences, and valuable life lessons. Each student owes so much to their college, and one of the way to express gratitude towards the institute is donation. As sir has already narrated, the 1995 batch of TKIET has done tremendous donation for the institute. They have donated 12,50,000 rupees in last 4 years for the needy students. Donated a color printer and an audio system to ENTC department worth rupees 80,000. Recently donated potteries to NSS cell worth rupees 50,000. So, on behalf of whole TKIET family, I would like to pay deepest gratitude towards 1995 batch for their kindness towards the institute. So, let's give them a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Sanyukta. Before going to vote of thanks, there is a piece of information for all, and for that I request Professor B.R. Bagne sir on the dais.
Sorry to interrupt. I missed one point that there are a lot of volunteers who are working since 8 o'clock in the morning, and maybe they have worked a lot before. So I thank I thank on behalf of batch 1995 to all the volunteers who have supported us. Thank you.
As a tradition and memories of this event, we are having photographs of all alumnus together. Locations I have told to Vikas. So all alumni, blue t-shirt, gather at outside. We will have those photographs. They will go for printing. If you will not be there, you will miss in the photo. One thing. Second important announcement is, few of the girls, they are interested to be in the t-shirt. So that photograph we will repeat after lunch. Immediately after photograph, I'll be there with you. We are going to the lunch. One thing. Second thing, my all volunteers, staff, and whosoever is present in the seminar hall right now will join for the lunch at mess number 2. Everyone, please join for the lunch at mess number 2. Right? Thank you very much. Alumnus, we will go outside after vote of thanks. We will go outside and we will have photographs.
Before moving towards vote of thanks, I would like to share a piece of thoughts. All the alumni present here are none other than the one who sat there as the students who are sitting now. The journey from that seat to get an auspicious seat on the dais is not just a journey of 4 steps. It's full of struggle, and they worked it extremely hard to make it possible. Sir and ma'am, we all will definitely learn from your experience, and even we will dream becoming as successful as you are today, and get the privilege to sit on the auspicious seat of this dais in the future. Not only dream, but we will definitely work for it, sir. And Moving on, gratitude is the quality similar to electricity. It must be produced and discharged and used up in order to exist at all. I think all the ENTC guys will understand this quote more meaningfully. So, to show the gratitude towards everyone, I request Professor C.P. Shinde sir for vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. Please bear with me. I will try to make it very short. Even though it is hot, humid, hungry afternoon, but still it is graceful and cherished afternoon to all of us because of all these distinguished alumni on the dais and off the dais. It is so much honor to be part of this particular nostalgic and memorable event. It is a matter of pride for me that I am proposing vote of thanks on behalf of management, principal, present students, and entire fraternity of TKIT. To start with, I would like to express my greatest thanks to all you people basically coming over here. We basically are very eager to meet you, especially on this such occasion. You people, 1995 batch, have made this particular day very special for all TKITians. Dear friends, take a bow. Thank you very much for what you have done today. It is very difficult to travel across all corners of India, across globe, in such a hot and humid condition, and to be part of this particular wonderful, ceremony. So I request everyone over here to give a big round of applause to everyone 1995 batch mates. Thank you very much. I would like to mention here the proficient sense of gratefulness to all those alumni who has shared their sparkling success and finest achievements of their lives. I hope everyone over here present must be influenced and inspired by such enriching experience. Thank you very much, guys. Dear friends, I know, we know, time never stops for anybody. And it takes a lot of time to take some time out of your busy schedule to come over here and make a part of this particular function. My words probably are not sufficient to thank everyone, but still kindly allow me to thank all of you for being a part of such a wonderful event. You are today the masters of this particular ceremony. Thank you very much. It is my great honor to thank our President, most respected, most loved Chairman, Dr. Vinay Raoji Kore, for his motivation and countless blessings. In spite of his busy schedule, he was here, he was present over here, he has graced the occasion, and because of his sheer presence, we generally receive the tremendous energy. Thank you, sir, for your presence also. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our administrative officer, Dr. Vasanti Rasam Madam. Because of some predefined assignment, she could not make it here, but she always renders us with extreme cooperation for organizing such an event. Thank you, Madam. I would like to express special sincere thanks and special mention to our beloved principal, Dr. S. Vanika, sir. Dear friends, he is always a backbone. He always inspires us, stands behind us like a pillar of power. So thank you very much, sir, for your unparalleled support. I know that basically you must admit that the event like of such a dimension cannot happen overnight. It requires meticulous inspection, meticulous planning, execution, and eagle eye to watch out for all the details and monitor all the details. We have been extremely blessed and very fortunate to have our young brigadiers, our young brigade of our current or present students who are working as a volunteer for Alumni Association. A great thank to all you people. And This particular team is led by a man himself, Professor B.R. Bagnesar, and he is ably supported by Professor Shete, Professor Shinde, Professor More, Professor Bhosle, and Professor Amar Patil from each department. So dear friends, these are the people behind the scene, and today they have presented us a bigger picture. So thank you very much, and I request everybody once again to give them a big round of applause, the Alumni Association of TKIT. I would like to thank all those known and unknown people who are involved in providing the support for arranging all this logistic, especially sitting arrangement, stage arrangement, mic system, light systems. Thank you very much. They also deserve a word of appreciation. I would like to thank all the media persons who are covering this particular event. And finally, I would like to thank all head of the departments, sale in charges, teaching and non-teaching staff for their extreme support to make this particular event possible. And last, by no means least, the present students, I would like to thank all of you for your highly appreciated involvement and willingness for this particular event. Once again, thank you, all of you, and I'll sign out. Thank you very much.
After photograph and lunch, we all alumnus, we are gathering at Civil Seminar Hall, old Seminar Hall, Civil Seminar Hall, by our informal interaction, right? For informal interaction. Thank you very much. Alumnus, they are gathering outside for photographs. Photographers, please.